And it'll be the Kaiser line getting the start here. Bemidji in the home white with the blue trim, of course. It'll be Buffalo in their road black and purple, it looks like, as we get underway here from the BCA, the Sanford Center side, as Seibel has it along the wall over to Vink. And Van Vink into the middle for Kaiser. Kaiser coming across the line and stolen away for the moment here. Back to Buffalo off the wall. Trying to punch it up and through, but knocked down here for Clay. Clay's got it. Goes rink wide, and Vink got a piece of that, so no icing on this one here. Bemidji with the afternoon game where you're running about 45 minutes off a time or something along those lines, I think, as we get you going here. It's Thomas trying to punch it into the corner. Van Vink as well. Now Buffalo is trying to jam it up and off the wall and out. Jeffrey Everhart gets the start in net here this afternoon. Uh-oh, side of the net, dangerous puck. It's still loose. It's still loose. The official's right in that corner. He can see it wasn't covered. Dangerous puck for the Buffalo goaltender, a lefty. Boy, they had a lefty in the previous game. Prior Lake goaltender was a big left-handed goalie. Here's Ozzy coming across the line with a little bit of space into the middle. Gets a shot off. It's in the pads and covered up there. That was a good offensive try from Ozzy Gould here as he crosses the line. Face-off coming to left side of this goaltender. Hendricks line is coming out. That's it with Sherwood and Grand on the left wing. Sherwood leaves it there for Losting. A long shot redirected. That one just goes wide off a leg and into the corner. Here's Bryce Sherwood looking to go back to the point. He does hardly all the way back to Ozzy. Nice passing across the top here for Losting. Losting, long shot into the glove. Bounces free, but covered up quickly by the goaltender. And first three shots of the afternoon go to Bemidji and some offensive zone puck possession here. Hendricks and now Sherwood off the draw, wins it back to Lossing again. Lossing, long shot, blocker side. That one just misses here on the wall and behind now for Sherwood. Sherwood looks to go back to the point. Lossing again. Lossing looking to go. Oh, he's going to do a little toe drag here, cut into the circle. Long shot again. Couple good shots from Jackson's point here and through center and behind the net for Buffalo as they come away with it through center ice. Down the right wing, cutting back to the middle. And a little dipsy doodles back and forth. Got some room here for Everhart. He covers it up, and they keep jamming it at him and trying to push him in to the net. The puck never did go in. Goaltender's got it covered in the crease. They just kept jamming away at it until they heard the whistle. We'll have a face-off here coming to the left side of Everhart. The Garrison line coming out with Clay and Seibel. Here's Seibel along the wall. To the near side, chips it up. Clay right through center. And Buffalo coming across the line, going to dump it in. It'll be Seibel with it. Kind of fanned on it in the corner, and a little slide shot in the backhand there from Buffalo. Get it through. The danger of me, that's going to be an icing call here against Bemidji. I don't think Williams touched the puck. He didn't. And we'll have a face-off back in the Bemidji zone. I'm always afraid I'm going to call them the Buffalo Sabres at some point here, who are about the hottest team in the NHL right now. I think they've won 10 or 11 in a row, the Sabres have. Team that hasn't made the playoffs in years. It's like almost decades, actually. But I believe the nickname for Buffalo is the Bison, at least at the high school level. But they don't have that written down anywhere, so we'll just go with Buffalo. It'll be Garrison coming out from behind his own net. Good head of steam here through center. He's got Williams up on the left wing. He's just going to continue to go all the way in and deep. At the hash mark now, going to take a shot, and that one's glove save made. And the face-off coming to the right side of the Buffalo goaltender. So Bemidji lost this morning. 5-2 the final there to St. Paul. St. Paul Capitals. Face-off win. Van Vink tried to get it back to the point. Fanned on, has it right there in his skates, now into the corner. And bouncing free, Van Vink backhands it towards the net. Bemidji already, and good attack to the net as well. Thomas was there, and Van Vink followed his shot. Buffalo lost to St. Michael Albertville. What'd you say, seconds to go, Pat? The seconds to go, the loss for Buffalo?
What's that?
Was it seconds to go in the game today?
35.
Yeah. To St. Michael Albertville. So a tough one for them. So both teams still looking for their first victory of the new year here as we gain the zone and just on side. Rink wide. Buffalo. Picked up here by Lossing. That goes off the wall. Van Vink now on to Thomas. Thomas. Back to the point. Gould. Bounces too far off of his blade. Now Van Vink's got it. He's going to throw it in. Bemidji just to go on the forecheck. Chip out to the top of the line. And it'll be offside here for Bemidji. They'll change things up with 12:55 to go in this first period. Sherwood out there with Hendricks and Grand. Seibel and Clay at the point. To Seibel. Over to Grand. Tries to go off the wall and try to get it in deep. To way there. Seibel had a piece of it for the moment, and Buffalo comes skating in the offensive zone. Picked up Bemidji, knocked down Hendricks. Seibel trying to jam it up on that far side, and he'll try the other side now. Nope, comes up the middle, just missed Grand. That'll be an icing call. Here, 12:28 to go in the first. Really cool to see Cole Seibel, actually. Logan's son came up and said hi. He used to work at the radio station with me a little bit. Now is down in Arizona, working with the Diamondbacks, Major League Baseball. Says he enjoys the PQ Sports Network. Good to have you here, families and friends, joining us here this afternoon. He watches from Arizona, his little brother Logan. That's going to be offside. Oh, they wave it off. Okay. I'm too presumptive, I think, too many times for those offsides, I think, as the puck goes off the wall and squirts free here for Hendricks. He goes softly off the wall, and Grant will change things up. Here comes Buffalo coming across the line. Sticked away by Williams and Gould. Had a piece of it as well. Now Hendricks trying to get around a man at center. There's center, Buffalo trying to get pucks in deep. They do. Gould in behind the net. Gould going to get it around for Williams. Has it. He gets knocked down. Just trying to jam it up to Hendricks. Hendricks now on escape. He's got Paczynski front of the net. Williams is there as well. Hendricks takes a shot. Scores! Goaltender went down. He roofs it up. And goal scored by Hendricks. And Williams, who shoved it up to him on the far wall, picks up the assist as well as... I thought it was Seibel who... Oh, no, Gould. Before he went to the bench, actually. Agassi picks up an assist from the bench. Oh, no, he's out there. Sorry, he did circle back. So Garrison line out. Gould, oh, blind pass. Off the draw. Stolen away here by Buffalo. Get into the corner. In behind the net now. Squirts out for Williams, and Williams will feed it ahead to Garrison. Garrison tries to cut back to the middle, picked up by Williams, trailing. That's going to be offside. Everybody's momentum was heading forward there. 11:01 to go here, first period of play. And a 1-0 lead for Bemidji. Bemidji picked up the first goal this morning. Had a lead heading into the second period, 1-0, and then the giveaways, and the wheels came off a little bit. Here comes Paczynski. Paczynski to the corner. Going to go here to the near side. It's going to squirt out. Williams gets it back to Clay. Clay over to Seibel. Seibel steps into a long shot. Rebound in front. Garrison's right there. Scores! I think Alex ended up getting a piece of that. That'll be Clay then, and Seibel with assists at the top of the blue line down, and Bemidji with a 2-0 lead here in the first. Great start here for the Bemidji B1 Blue. Kaiser gets through Thomas. Now Miles Clay down the wall here, going after it. Trying to rub a player off Dasher on the Dasher boards, and it'll be Miles coming away with it. Stops there, good stop to the corner. Softly up to Thomas, just out of his reach though. Thomas got a piece of that, just trying to get it out. Clay there to hold it up. Now that gets away from him, and it'll be Buffalo with a shot to Everhart. Rebound in front, down. Dangerous puck as it rolls into the corner, right through the crease here near side. And Clay's going to pick it up once again, tries to get it out to center, and it's knocked away for Thomas. Now Thomas down the right wing by himself, looking for some help, turns, throws it. Nobody there for Bemidji. Defense went on a line change as the puck was going through center. Now Buffalo with a nice move as they gain the zone, coming off the off wing, trying to throw it to the front. Thomas with a good stick, knocking that puck away. Gould's going to pick it up behind the net. Gould, centering pass for Kaiser, gets through him, gets through the Buffalo defender, and we'll have a face-off back at the other end of the rink. Been doing the clock most of the afternoon here at the BCA, and picked up a candy bar. See, my idea here, Pat, was to show the world here on the PQ Sports Network how to properly eat a candy bar with hot chocolate. I like that. Boom. You just dunk that chocolate. You just dunk that chocolate right in there, baby. That's some good stuff. And we'll head face off. In the Bemidji zone, it'll be Lossing over to the near side. But I ended up, of course, chatting in between games and didn't get a chance to eat my chocolate bar. Didn't forget Lossing. Long pass here. Hits Sherwood. Piece of it. Grant's going to go into the corner after it. It's going to squirt out here for Hendricks. Hendricks with a shot. Now it's on some skates off the side of the net. Not collected and then thrown in the corner, rather. Back to the point. That is picked off by Buffalo. Through center, Gould rubs his guy off, chips it back out. And Hendricks got knocked down with Grand there at center ice. It'll be Sherwood now. Sherwood, a piece of it. And now Buffalo. Gain of the line. Into the corner, throw it out in front. It'll be Everhart steering that puck away. And backhanded out to eventually Sherwood, who caught. He got behind the D. This puck is rolling back and forth. Is finally collected by Buffalo as they gain the zone. Everhart with a save. Thatcher to center. Paczynski. Paczynski's got a man out in front. There's Williams. Shoots. Oh, just misses that glove side high. Into the corner. Still working on the forecheck. It'll be Paczynski and Williams after it. Back over to Garrison. Long shot coming. Blocker save to the near side. It'll be Clay coming down to help out. It's lined with some good pressure right now. Williams picks up the puck in the corner, looking to go back to the point, off the wall to Seibel. Seibel just going to throw it towards the net, bounces around a little bit. It'll be Paczynski now. Paczynski near side for Clay. Clay out in front. Williams there once again. One-time shot kind of went off the top of his blade. Never did get in on net. And Buffalo comes back the other way, but Garrison picks his pocket. It'll be Clay again, coming across the line, makes a move, lost the puck. Paczynski trying to kick it up. Get it anywhere. Williams with it. He lifts it over top of the goaltender wide. Throws it all the way back middle here. Williams to Gould. Long shot. That one off the back wall. Still loose. Trying to sneak in behind the crease. Several guys. Great pressure from this Garrison line here. Still in front. Williams finally gets the loose puck. Scores. Great start for Bemidji. Great pressure there. Buffalo just chasing the puck around their goaltender and in the defensive zone. And Bemidji makes it a 3-0 hockey game. Get the sense they were going to get one there. That kind of puck possession typically leads to a goal or a penalty for the defending team. Net was dislodged, I think, a little bit. Is the goaltender not? Yeah, I think it's the net. I had mentioned I was doing some of the clockwork here this afternoon, and that net down at that end dislodged a couple of times. Usually a resurface kind of solves that, but it got knocked off. And there was a lot of bodies in the crease there for a long time for Bemidji. Puck gets sent down. Off the wall. Williams, Garrison, and Hendricks now with the goals for Bemidji. And here comes Kaiser. Kaiser coming across the line. Oh, just got lost up in his skates a little bit. Thomas trying to shovel it through. Thomas to the corner. Gets it out in front, actually, with that little poke check that he has. And here's Van Vink throwing it towards the net. That goes off a skate. Bounces free. Eventually here, top of the zone. Thomas almost kept it in. Van Vink going to throw it right back in on net. Goaltender is going to cover this one up. 3:20 to go here in this first period of play. And a 3-0 lead for Bemidji. Now the goaltender does look a little dinged up. Or is it an equipment issue? Equipment issue. He got a strap away from his goal skate, I think. This is a perfect opportunity for another little dunk of the chocolate bar here into the hot chocolate. That hot chocolate's not hot no more. That's what happened. Buffalo. Toe drag, 3-on-2. Gain in the zone. I think Everhart's got about 2 or 3 saves so far. That has been it. Here in game 3 of the tournament, long pass up to Sherwood. Sherwood twirls, center ice, and dumped all the way back down ice. Wave off the icing here. As Clay's going to backhand it off the wall, round for Grand. Got a piece of that up to Clay, who kept his momentum going, but now a bit of a break for Buffalo. Long shot coming right into the, clearing pass right in front of your own net. Dances around Clay. Tried to kind of settle it and I flick it forward, and he got a little chip from behind. Now Grant takes it off the wall. Defender steps in front of that one, takes a long shot, redirected, and Everhart goes sprawling with the glove along the ice to knock that one away. Clay was diving after it as well. I think he got a piece of it. And Bemidji eventually is going to get it out. Lead pass up to Sherwood. That one's going to be intercepted. Crossing center. Clay with a bit of a reach. Got it. And round for Gould off the Lossing. Lossing. Gets knocked away from him. Now a 2-on-2 the other way here. Long shot here coming from Buffalo. A nice glove save here by Jeffrey Everhart. And face-off coming to his right side. So Garrison line comes back out here for Bemidji. Face off. Won by Bemidji off the wall for Williams. Oh, got through him. Now a loose puck, and it'll be Pajinski picking it free. Center ice gets knocked down from behind. Puck gained the zone for the moment and picked up. Now bounced out here to the near side. And Gould to come back with it for Bemidji. Ozzie with it. Fanned on that outlet pass. Garrison trying to pick it free. And behind the net, one-timer shot. That one did not quite connect. Lossing was right there to knock the puck away. And away goes Paczynski. Paczynski cutting to the middle, taking a shot. Oh, Williams trying a little poke check there to get it. And he's got a man in front. Knocked away. He'll chase it down in the corner. Buffalo with the win of the battle along the wall. They'll get it back out to center ice. Seibel. Ooh, right onto the stick of Buffalo, but taken away eventually. Good back check there for Garrison. Clay trying to spring Williams free. Almost bounced him free there. Paczynski through the middle as well. And that will be dumped right back in. And Clay's going to chase it down here to the near side corner. 3:18 to go. First period of play, a 3-0 lead for Bemidji. Clay with the puck. Let's go off the wall with it. And eventually to Paczynski again. Paczynski. He goes off the wall, trying to create a 2-on-1. Oh, Williams had to go to the bench at the end of a shift. Trip up here in front, though. Kaiser's got it. They got a penalty. There'll be a power play coming up here for Bemidji with 2:59 to go. First penalty of the afternoon game. This is game number 2 for both of these teams here today. The BCA, it's just it's stretched out. The schedule is stretched out. We're not taking any kind of intermission floods of any kind. And typically at tournaments it's every 2 periods, but they decided to just do it every 3. Our Nymar rink it looks like it's going to be down for the season, so we just have to manage the best we can, and that's what's happening here. And the ice has been good. It really has. It's held up. I mean, especially the Sanford rink's just a little bit colder here. Thomas throws it out in front. Backhand try. Kaiser turns around to the forehand. Goaltender got it off the right leg pad and then covers it up. Face-off coming. Power play. Front line stays out there. Kaiser, Van Vink, Buffalo trying to figure out their personnel on the PK here. Thomas on the wing. It'll be Lossing and Gould at the point. Face-off win for Thomas. Thomas got a man in front. Good pass, too. Cross Van Vink. Turns, swipes at it, goes into the corner. Buffalo trying to chip it up and get it out. Van Vink goes back to the point. He goes rink wide. Gould over to Lossing. Lossing forces him to come down on the backhand, looking for somewhere to go. Slides it out in front off the goaltender. He steers it back into the corner. And over to Thomas. Thomas goes off the wall. Kind of chip and go. Lossing's going to pick it up for the moment. He's going to step in, top of the circle. Long shot. Oh, that had eyes to the top blocker corner. Nice save from the Buffalo goaltender. They're throwing it out again. Lots of pressure here from Bemidji again on the power play. Thomas looking to pass and realizes, I'm open in the high slot. Take the shot, went over top of the net. Oh, hopped over the stick of Lossing. Minute to go on the power play try. And a foot race ensues for the puck. No icing here as Gould wins the battle along with Lossing. Has some time. Offense changes up their forward line. Got through. Not a touch. That doesn't matter. It was on this side of the center anyways. And face off back in the Bemidji zone. 41 seconds to go in the man advantage. .140 to go here. First period of play. As Seibel has it. Long pass near side. Picked up by Sherwood. And Bryce is going to come down this right wing with it on his backhand. Looking out in front. Trying to slip it out. It gets redirected. Throws it up short side there. Oh, right for Clay too, who had come down. Another try here for Sherwood. Now Grand's going to go after the puck in the corner. Grand along with Sherwood. Sherwood, ooh, wiped through him. Off the wall it goes, and over top of the stick of Seibel. 1:06 to go here in this power play, down to just a few seconds remaining. And away goes Grand. Grand, nice move as he cuts the zone. Cuts wide, looking, creates a little space, back to the point, long shot coming. Oh, just missed that glove side low. Good, hard one-time shot. That was some really nice vision from Grand there, too. Boy, you stop that little back step crossover, you know, and you create a little space for yourself. Everyone gets sucked away from you, and you've got time to move that puck around the offensive zone. That was a nice play as we're offside here with 33 seconds to go in the first period. 3-0 lead, Bemidji. Hendricks for Graham and Sherwood to close out the period here. And a really nice start for Bemidji. Knocking on wood. Lossing though. Loads at the whoop. A little bit of a hook. Got a penalty here coming up on Jackson, it looks like. As that one rolls into the corner. Back to the point it goes. And just kept in for the moment. Hendricks is going to touch up with 16 seconds to go. We will have a face-off in the Bemidji zone as first penalty of the afternoon goes to Jackson Lossing on the Bemidji side of the ledger. 16.4 to go. 16.4, I should say. Or 17.2. Whichever. There we go. Pretty amazing, actually, what can be done with an iPad and so nice stick save there by Everhart. Up the near side, thrown towards the net. A little bit of room in front. Oh, nice stick lift there by Grand. Maybe saves a scoring opportunity. Bemidji continues the penalty kill in just a moment with a 3-0 lead after one here on the PQ Sports Network. In the box. Looks like they're going to drift Garrison back to play defense on the next Pearson. Say gain the line. It'll be Grand here going over to Sherwood. Sherwood through center ice on the forecheck on the PK2. Grand comes in, helps out, throws it into the corner. Buffalo still having a tough time getting rid of the puck, and that quick shot by Sherwood is handled by the goaltender. And away comes Buffalo. Buffalo crossing center ice. Drop back pass on the power play for another minute or less. It bounces here for Seibel, short side, fires it around. And Clay's going to pick up the puck here, and short-handed. We'll see Sherwood's got the legs here. Catch up, one thing he does. Clay still there, throws it out in front, and knocked down, actually, by a defender for Buffalo. And back through center they go. Clay, good back check there, too. Ooh, Thomas now with it. He's got Sherwood all the way down the far side, but just couldn't get it to him. They're onside. Thomas realizes it now, makes a move around a guy, stops, takes a little shot. That'll be covered up by Buffalo and face off right there in the Buffalo end with 20 seconds to go in the power play try. And Bemidji with a 3-0 lead. Williams with Thatcher up front. Looks like Garrison and Gould. It'll be Thatcher, a little toe drag shot right off the draw. Just 10 seconds remaining in the penalty to Lossing as puck gains his own. Ozzie throws a little weight there. Knocked away by Williams. Now Paczynski trying to battle that puck through. Cuts back to the middle. Good lift stick there by Williams. Takes the puck away. He's going to get a penalty, though, for a hooking call, as they touched it up a couple of times. Yeah, a high stick is what they're going to call on. I honestly thought my boy was getting a little hooking, lifting the stick there. Maybe got his stick on the guy's hands, but it's going to be a high stick call against number 11 there for Buffalo. So Bemidji is going to go on the power play. Garrison goes from D back up to center here. Lossing out of the box play at the point here on this man advantage with Gould. They're waiting for a discussion with the coaching staff of Buffalo. And they might have saw what I saw too, as Bemidji's Williams lifted a guy's stick, took the puck away, and then I don't know, just from my angle I thought, well, maybe that's, and his hand went up right away, so either way looks good, especially from Bemidji's point of view, as Williams has it down the wing, goes in behind the net, finds his man, gets through Garrison, over to Lossing. Lossing goes rink wide to Gould. He steps down, takes a shot, glove down though quickly here, and while the face-off coming from that same dot. Garrison on the draw, right to Williams. Back to the point. Seibel, rink wide, cross to Clay. Clay, back to Seibel. Got some room to really come down now. Long shot coming. Rebound is there. Garrison rolls over his blade. Now shoots over top of the net. Rolls into the court, now behind the net. Chased after, fired along the wall, and is going to escape. Yeah, it is. Going to split the D at the point. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Clay is going to carry the puck in. Clay looks like he wants that shot. Long one off the skate of the goaltender. Seibel comes down to collect in the corner. He goes rink wide all the way around the top, but nobody there, as Clay had come down as well. There was just nobody around that side. Here, Williams out at center. Oh, tries to get around his man. Over to Paczynski. Now Williams at the blue line, backhands it in, goes on a line change, 30 seconds to go, and looks like the Thomas, Kaiser, Van Vink line coming up as Seibel pinches down with 26 seconds to go in the man advantage. Thomas with it now. Thomas. Survey slips it all the way across here for Garrison. Gets through him into the corner. Back up top, and that'll get back into the Bemidji zone. You'll wave off the icing here. And just about do it for the man advantage. Long pass. That one is a piece of a Buffalo stick. Back to Bemidji in their own zone, going D to D. Slips it up. Kaiser in front of those penalty box doors. Clay off the wall, off a shin pad. And through center. Ooh, and a piece of it there. Wave off the offside as they get in the zone and fire it right at Everhart. He covers up. And away with face-off inside the Bemidji zone. All right. 12:42 to go. Right in the low slot area, rolls into the corner. In behind the net, that'll be Aussie Gould picking it up. Gould looking down ice. Got a man to see, to break type of thing for Thomas. One of the defenders for Buffalo fell down out at center. So there was a lane there, just closed down so quickly with some skates and sticks of defenders and never got through here. Long shot coming, blockered away here by Everhart into the corner. Everhart. Been tested a little here, has been good, and that one just goes wide, glove side low. Van Vink along the wall. Bemidji's Kaiser back there. Cuts to the middle, that one intercepted. Back to the point. Long shot coming, easily handled by Everhart. Steered up the near side, still jammed out the side of the net. It rolls around to the hash marks here. Buffalo with one of their best offensive shifts of the afternoon so far. Lossing goes high off the glass. trying to punch it up along the near side wall and won't go through. Coming out from the corner again, scores, short side shot. Everhart off the post, and Buffalo makes it a 3-1 hockey game. So 11:27 to go here, second period of play, and Buffalo showing a little signs of life here from the Sanford Center rink inside the BCA. Long pass, or long dump in, I suppose, and glove down by Everhart. Just over 11 minutes to go, and there's Seibel has it in behind the net. Over to Clay. Clay off the wall to Grand. Maybe got a piece of that too, as Sherwood's going to fly down the left wing here. Takes a long shot. That one misses far side post. Grand first one to it along the wall. Throws it into the corner. Sherwood's going to get in there quickly and pick it up. Looks like short side shot. He goes high. That goes all the way back to Seibel at the point. He wants to go D to D. And Clay has it. Steps into it between his legs. Nice little nifty move here. Clay still with it. Drags it across around the net. Scores on the backhand. Miles Clay making a nice move. And the assist from Seibel here. What I like about that play is, well, a couple of things too. Seibel even saw the puck was coming back and he peeked over his right shoulder to see if Clay was there for him. He was, and he just one-time passed it quickly across the rink, and so that gives Miles a little bit of space. And Miles loves to come down. If he's got some space down the wing, he'll do it. Took advantage of it, skated right to the net, makes a strong move. 4-1 hockey game, Bemidji. 10:40 to go here off the wall. Punch forward, and penalty coming up here to Sherwood. Yeah, it's going to get a little tripping call here as he was poking at defenders for the puck and got a skate. So Bemidji's second penalty of the afternoon. It'll be Garrison. Nope, it'll be Williams and Paczynski. Lossing and Gould. Defensively, face off. Won by Buffalo. Puck intercepted by Williams. He saw that puck was going into the corner. Still jamming along with it along that wall. And defenders got a piece of it. Lossing as well. And now Paczynski has it. Is there enough? No, not enough mustard on that puck to get her out of to center ice. It'll be Aussie in behind his own net. Stops, goes the other way. Over to Lossing. Lossing a chance to clear. Yep, softly back out to the top of the line. Bouncing puck too, using the skate nicely was Paczynski. Now Williams picks up the loose puck. Going to cut inside, now outside. Has it on his backhand. Glove save made by the goaltender. 9:53 to go here in this penalty kill. 1:21 remaining in the Sherwood penalty. And some fresh legs out there. Just about perfect. 39 seconds of PK time and change up the legs. Hendricks back to the point. Seibel, long shot. That one steered away. Hendricks twirls it in the corner. Still after it. Garrison smartly playing high here too on the PK, and all the way back Seibel and Clay at the point for Bemidji as Buffalo comes across the zone. Long shot attempt, that hits off some skates, Seibel and Garrison, I think, and Bemidji just trying to get it out. Another long shot, got a man in front, redirected a little bit, and Seibel enough to get it into the corner. Now Garrison chases it down here to the near sidewall over to Hendricks. Hendricks is trying to get it all the way up to Clay. Saw it break, punches it up, and it'll be Hendricks going after it. Hendricks on the puck. Yep, good stick. Tried to cut to the middle. That one intercepted, and it'll be sent back down the ice by Buffalo as their power play hasn't been able to muster much up at all here. Clay has it behind his own net. A little twirling move. Still with it. Battles up along the wall for Thomas. And Thomas off a skate. Got a piece of it. Eventually for Clay. Now Thomas picks up that loose puck. Guys, a couple guys going that, including Clay out in front. Thomas got a man there. Slide it out in front to Clay. Never got enough on the puck, though. Nice move again by Miles. And, yeah, it almost looked like the puck a little close to his feet there. He just didn't get enough of that blade on that puck. Heck of an effort, though. Garrison at the point, trying to keep it in still. And still. Along the wall. Kaiser trying to pick free here. Penalties long gone by for Buffalo. Didn't get much going at all, did they, offensively? As Seibel has it along the wall. In fact, a couple more shorthanded chances for Bemidji than I don't think Everhart saw a shot on that power play. Yeah. So 9:54 to go here in the second period. Going pretty late tonight at the BCA, fitting all 16 teams in. B1 hockey from around the state. A lot of teams from the cities. Down the metro area too, which is great. You know, it's an opportunity to play some of those teams and play them here. Buffalo coming down the wing. Offside. Yeah, centerman. Step too far ahead of the plate. 7:37 to go in the second period. And Bemidji with the 3-goal advantage. Clay picking up the only goal for Bemidji in the second period. Hendricks, Garrison, and Williams in the first. As Lossing steps up, got a piece of the puck. Behind the net, back in and out front, stolen away by Kaiser. Nice play, and he's going to go for a skate. He's got some fresh legs here and some speed down the wing. Oh boy, defender just got him. Just got a piece of him, eh? Otherwise, they get in pretty clean there as Caden had a good head of steam going. 7:16 to go in the second period of play. Hendricks line is coming out for Bemidji. Either way, we play the 8 o'clock hour tomorrow morning. January 4th already. Holy moly. The year's just flying by, right? Here we go, across the blue line. Grant. Nice little pass. Oh, trying to get over to Sherwood. I think that puck was going to eventually end up back on the stick of Hendricks, too. They're going to pull it off. Around the wall it's going to go. And Clay got a piece of it. He'll get that up to Hendricks, who tried to slip it up to Grand. Through center. And away goes Buffalo. Long shot coming here. Nice leg save made by Everhart. To the corner. Grand in the middle. Oh, giveaway. Quick shot here, but not a whole lot on that shot. Handled by Everhart with the glove, and one the face-off to his left side. 6:41 to go here, second period of play. Bemidji had a lead in that hockey game I mentioned earlier this morning, and then it got away from them, lost 5-2. It's Sherwood coming down the wing. He's got Grand in the middle. Takes that shot over top of the crossbar. Grand backs it all the way to Seibel. Long shot here. That one glove pad away. Rebound in front. Hendricks again trying to on the backhand. It'll be Clay pinching down. Dasher board battle, and eventually Buffalo's going to come away with it 2-on-1 possibly here for Buffalo. Trailing by 3. Long shot. That goes into Seibel. That looked like it stung him a little bit too. Yeah, the inside of that left leg, maybe around the pant area, something like that. He's gutting it out though. Under 6 minutes to go. Pass into the middle. Just got away from Clay. Miles behind the net. Around the wall, and Sherwood's going to pick up that loose puck. 5.5 to go again. Second period of play. Bemidji racing with the puck. This is up right. Sherwood goes wide. Takes that shot on net. That one steered away. Sherwood looking to go back to the point. I think he's near the end of a shift. Over to Sherwood. Sherwood taking that shot, trying to bounce around. Williams trying to get a piece of it. Williams still with it. Goes back. Saucer to Aussie at the point. Aussie He'll go across to Lossing, takes a fluttering puck, got redirected. Oh boy, Hendricks got a little piece of that puck too. Now Williams tries to slide it on the backhand, back to the point it goes. Ozzy, he doesn't hold it at the line, backs away, and Bemidji will have to clear. Give it away as they come across the line now. Buffalo, block shot. Ozzy though gets it back and is going to skate away with it. Down the left wing, Gould loosen the puck as it rolls off into the near side hash boards rather. And try to say hash and half wall at the same time there, I think. Here comes Williams coming across the line. He's going to give it away to Garrison. Garrison got it. Oh, man. Garrison takes the shot, goes right to the goaltender. And we'll have a face-off to the left side. Bemidji out shooting Buffalo, I think, quite heavily right now. 4:27 to go in the second period. Face-off win. Maybe Lossing. Lossing backhands it off the wall, and Paczynski's there. Paczynski got a man in front. Garrison. The wall. Buffalo just kind of standing there with the puck, actually. As Garrison goes after it once again, it'll be Seibel. It's a cross. Stolen away by Buffalo. To the middle. And offside here for Buffalo as they gain the zone. 3:46 to go here in the second period of play. 4-1 is your score. And the face-off. Top of the Bemidji line. Play stops, surveys the field a little bit. Stolen away, though, by Buffalo, and they dump it in. Back to a 2-goal hockey game. That goal comes with 3.5 to go in this second period. Kaiser on the draw here for Bemidji as Buffalo stays in this one with that one. And back to a 2-goal hockey game. Seibel along the wall. Fires it around Thomas. Thomas lifts it off for Clay. And Clay's going to fight down the right wing here with the puck. Thomas trailing the play. Got a piece of it for the moment. And see Kaiser's working along the wall as well. He'll eventually fire it around here to the near side. Van Vink after it. Van Vink goes out to center. That's offside. Yeah. Just outside across the line, and Bemidji will change it up. The Hendricks line is coming out with 2:51 to go in the second period. Face-off win for Buffalo, but it goes all the way back in their own end. Just out of the reach of Hendricks, too. He had eyes for picking that one off and taking it to the net, I think. It'll be Buffalo trying to get it in deep, but Hendricks takes that away. Had it in his hand for the moment. A little too long of a puck grab, and you can't. They're not making a penalty call here, is he? Or is he? He's going to call a penalty on it. Okay. It'll be a delay of game call against Bemidji with 2:36 to go in the second period. And Sherwood comes out for the draw. Back to the point. Long shot coming. That one way wide. Stirred up the hash mark. Lossing. Shifty little moves. Trying to get it over to Sherwood on that hash mark, and Bryce is going to skate out with it for Bemidji. Sherwood just trying to cut the D here. They pinched him off well. 30 seconds already gone by in the power play try here for Buffalo. Last power play did not go so well. Ozzie holding the line here for the moment, and he will again. Tries to get it in deep. Gets knocked down. Buffalo comes across the line. On the right wing, got a man in the middle. That was just a little too far. And Grant's going to pick up the puck now for Bemidji in their own zone. He gets knocked off as Buffalo has it. They throw it into the slot. Another shot coming. No rebound. Everhart covers it up. 1:41 to go. A penalty kill Garrison and Williams up front. Clay and Seibel at the point. It's a big penalty kill for Bemidji, you know. It sure feels comfortable when it's 4-1, but how many times have you seen a game slip away from a team that's a little too comfortable, right? Here's Garrison. Steps around his man. Garrison going to go for a skate. Again, this is on the penalty kill here for Bemidji. He's going to cut wide. Stop there in the corner. Knocked off the puck, and it'll be Buffalo coming away with it. Buffalo back through center. Poked away by Williams for the moment. Then Garrison's going to pick it up, and he has a little bit of a roam down this left wing. Going to take a long shot right into the belly of the goaltender. And a good couple of rushes down ice for the Bemidji forward here. 1:09 to go. 33 seconds left in that Hendricks penalty. Looks like they want him to come to the bench. As Garrison. Buffalo. Now Garrison steals it right back. Going to take a short side shot. That's going to go wire all the way up to Clay at the point. Clay still has it. Still with it. And taken away by Buffalo. Buffalo. Long shot. That one's gloved down here by Everhart. With 12 seconds remaining in the penalty kill, but Mitchell have another face-off in their own zone. They're going to change up some personnel up front. Looks like Kaiser and Thomas are going to come in. Defense, Seibel and Clay remain the same. 48 seconds to go in the period. 12 remaining in the Hendricks penalty. And back to the point it goes. Off the wall, trying to pitch it up. Seibel. It over to Clay. Clay, Van Vink. It's off the wall there. Loose puck, not going to be an icing call. Thomas has got some wheels. He's sneaky quick. He gets all the way down there and gets the puck. Well done. Got a man front. So he goes for it. Van Vink got through him. Now right across the blue line. Away we go. Seconds remaining in this period as Buffalo comes across just onside, and Everhart's going to cover this one up with 8.8 to go here in this second period of play. Bemidji just looking at when the face-off draw here. And get it out. Face-off win, though, goes to Buffalo. Into some skates at the point. Just fluttered towards the net. Now a man in front takes a short side shot off the goaltender's arm again. Snuck inside the posts. And it's a 4-3 hockey game. Buffalo hanging in there. There's 1.5 seconds to go in this second period of play. And a 4-3 game. We head for the third in just a moment on the PQ Sports Network. Face off out at center. Here we go. Bemidji with a 1-goal lead heading into the third as Gould has it. It's around for Lossing. Lossing back to Gould. And Gould is going to go rink wide here. Some kind of chip in the ice, too. Hopped over Sherwood's stick. He's going to battle for it all the way down ice into the corner. Grand in there as well. Along with Sherwood. Sherwood popping out from the corner. He tries to go high and got a man in front, too. Slips it out there off a goaltender. Tries to roof it again. These goaltenders are down. Backhand try here. Grand got a piece of it. Sherwood now throws it right back out in front and behind the net here for Hendricks. Hendricks tried to Michigan, looked like almost. Back to the point. Gould got under his blade, actually. He gets it across to Lossing. Everybody gets back onside in time, and Lossing drags it across the blue line. Still has it. Getting some help here from Sherwood. Number behind. 2-on-1 developing here for Buffalo the other way. Gould back to play D. Long shot. Bounces. Glove side low and all the way back to the hash mark. To the top of the zone. And tied up a little bit by Gould. Did a good job just releasing that stick, actually. That would have been pretty close to a holding call. Back out to center. Buffalo gains the line again. Long shot coming. Nice save made by Everhart. Kicked away and now into the corner by Hendricks. Off the wall for Grand. And to the middle. Light through the crease. Almost tying goal there. It's a stick just missed that puck. Stretched out for Lossing now. Lossing turns with it into the corner. And no one was going after it for Bemidji. Here's Sherwood. Back in his own. I think this line also is pretty near the end of their shift, too. They'll be pretty exhausted as Lossing just fires it back out and out to center ice. It's going to go. Grant's going to try to gut it out and create something for himself, and he does. Down that left wing. Takes his shot. Oh, just missed the glove side low. It'll be Sherwood in deep. After the puck, Grant comes flying back in. Well, there's Sherwood. Throws it out in front. Now in behind. Grant chasing down on the forecheck. Back to the point. Seibel's going to collect the puck. Seibel across for Clay. Clay takes that long shot. Adds some eyes. Steered away by the goaltender. Near side corner. Garrison line starting to change things up a little bit here as Bemidji is back in their own zone. Clay got picked away for the moment and back out to center ice. Pachinski, he gets knocked off the puck. Eventually Seibel with it. Goes rink wide. Rink wide. A little too far for Clay. And Williams to the middle. Taken away by Clay here. Clay coming across the line. 2-on-3. Still holding it. Creates a little room for himself, though. Blow. Glove save made, too. Nice save, too, by the goaltender as he continues to have some issues with his padding and some of the straps, I think, on that right pad come loose. A good scoring chance there by Miles, though. Well, he sucked two defenders into the middle of the ice, didn't he? And then he crossed over to the outside and created a little room. Got a good quality scoring chance, too. Well, the offensive line here for Bemidji gets a nice breather. As I'd say, more than a couple times. Growing up in Canada, I'd get a message from one of my defensemen, and this is not the case at all. I'm just relaying an old story where the coach would tell one of my defensemen, hey, tell Scott he needs to fix his straps here. We need a bit of a timeout. When you're getting tired late in the hockey game type of thing, and the refs should give you a little leeway, but not much. I mean, you got to be pretty crafty with it. Garrison on the draw. Williamson after it as well. Still on the puck. Garrison's going to take this along the wall. Got a man out front into the corner. It's going to roll. Williams is going to go after that puck. Still has it in his skates here. Battles through. Looks back to the point. Nothing there for Clay. So twirls with it in the corner. Still has it. Still makes a little bit of room for himself. Tries to throw it out in front. And I think he tried to get it to Seibel. That was picked off by Buffalo. And now Alex is going to take it back the other way. Garrison coming across the line. Long shot coming. No, knocked down. And picked in the top of the blue line here. Williams trying to squeak out with it. Still has it. Gets it over to Pachinski. Pachinski gets knocked away from him for the moment at least. Still has it. Takes a shot. No rebound. Good sequence there for Bemidji offensively. Still with the 1-goal lead with 3:20 to go. Kaiser, Thomas, and Van Vink coming out for the Jacks. Gould and Lossing. Buffalo. Can't get it out. Ozzie holds it at the line. Takes a shot. Kind of fanned out. Got a little like snow under his blade type of shot. And that's intercepted by Thomas here. For the moment, Lossing in. Trying to keep it in deep. Pinching at the line. Still banging away at it eventually. Buffalo's going to come out with it. And they'll come through center. Down the left side. Stopping there. Throwing it out in front. Steered away by Everhart. Everhart. Along with Gould now. Getting it through. At least out to center ice. 12.5 to go in this third period of play. Bemidji has led throughout. 4-1 lead at one point, though. Buffalo's got a couple cents. Lifted a stick that you wave off the icing there. As Gould's going to come in after the puck. Now Lossing with the guys all alone in front. And Everhart maybe got a piece of that. I think the puck actually went wide. Either way, great scoring chance for Buffalo again as they throw it out towards the net. Everhart with a right pad save now. Off the wall and corralled here by Buffalo. They tried to go to the top of the zone, but only Thomas getting it out. Thomas at center. Skates down the right wing with it. Thomas got a man in front. No, can't. It's really just in a constant battle to try to get control of the puck. Bemidji on a line change here. Hendricks comes off the bench flying. Van Vink along the wall trying to punch that puck out. And eventually does. It's going to go back to Thomas. Long shot coming. Blocker save. Big rebound. Bounces all the way up to Seibel. Long shot coming. That one just goes wide off the blocker of the goaltender as well. Clay into the corner. Slips it outside of the net and eventually fired off the wall. Trying to relieve some pressure, but handled by Sherwood. Good tenacity there. He gets knocked down. Buffalo again off the glass all the way down ice. Too much snow for an icing call, or are they going to get it? They are. All right. Just enough. Just enough. Face-off coming the other end of the rink. 11:01 to go here, third period. And a fourth lead for the Jacks. Clay scored. Williams, Hendricks, and Garrison so far this afternoon. Everhart in net for Bemidji. Off the wall it goes. Behind the net here. To the corner. Trying to punch it in behind the net. His teammate Hendricks. Buffalo's got it for the moment. Goes off the wall. Seibel. Round for Hendricks. Hendricks. Nice little pass up to Grand. And Sherwood. Grand gets it back to the point here. Clay, long shot coming. That was off a stick. High into the corner. Thought it almost was going to get to the rafters there, but it did not. Buffalo. Quick, good forechecking here from Bemidji. Hendricks and Sherwood trying to fish that puck free, and it looks like Sherwood, oh, he almost stole it away. Squirts out, 3-on-2 for Buffalo. See how much of the legs they have left in them here. Going rink wide. Pass into the middle. Gets it all the way to the left winger here. Short side shot goes right through the crease. Oh, boy, dangerous puck there to tie that one up back to the point. And into the corner it's going to roll for Clay. Clay off the wall, and it's going to score free, top of the zone. Another good scoring chance. Buffalo, rebound in front. Hendricks takes that one away. Goes high off the dasher boards and out, and thrown right back in, so Seibel's got to chase it down. Yeah, near the end of the shift for these kids as Hendricks and Sherwood and now Grand all head for the bench on icing call. And the Garrison line is going to come out here for Bemidji. 9:24 to go. 9:28 rather to go. Garrison face-off win. Nicely done off to Paczynski. He chips and goes. He got a 2-on-1, too, developing. Maybe even a 2-on-0. Williams is out in front. He takes the shot. Rebound, though. I think Williams' defender had caught up to him. Ozzy with a big shot from the point. Kept in at the line. Lossing. Still with it, Paczynski. Paczynski tries to slip it over to Williams, and he has it for the moment. He'll have to chase it down in the corner off the stick of a Buffalo player here near side. Garrison after it. Little toe drag. Oh, got through him. And Buffalo's going to skate away all the way down the wing. Halted there. Garrison's going to pick it up at the wall over to Williams in the middle. He's going to cut wide. Williams going to take the shot, too. Guys go up over top of the goaltender, and he ends up smothering it up. I think it went off his shoulder. One of those pucks, it bounces up and just might squeak over the back of the goaltender. It did not. Another couple good scoring chances for Bemidji here. 8.5 to go in the third period of play. And it's Kaiser, Thomas, and Van Vinkline. Buffalo with it on the blue line. Kaiser cuts wide. Looking to go back to the point. No, nothing. As Thomas has it. Thomas trying to slip it out in front. Backhand saucer goes to the top of the zone. Seibel, another long shot. Redirected a couple of times. Bouncing free and covered up again by the Buffalo goaltender. Face-off win. Bemidji's Kaiser got a good piece of that too, but Buffalo's going to control. Here goes hard off the wall. Bad angle on that chip play. Goes in behind the net now. Looking to go off the wall, and Clay's going to step around him and steal that puck, at least for the moment. Now it's bouncing the other way. Bemidji's got lots of defenders back. It's for the moment. Kaiser lifts it out for Clay, who ends up taking over the center role. As he'll cut back inside, down to his forehand. Which way is he going to go? Roof it, backhand, scores! Oh, Bemidji needed that one from Miles Clay, who recognized some open space in the middle at the top of his own zone. Kaiser did a really nice job. I thought Caden, oh man, you can't teach that sometimes, that little bit of puck patience and knowing you've got a little bit of time. Find your guy out at center. Miles Clay did a really nice job of sucking that defender in to look at the puck. And then he blew by him and beat the goaltender onto his backhand. 7:33 to go here, third period of play, a 5-3 lead for Bemidji. Poked ahead. Miles picks up his second goal of the afternoon. And down the wing, here comes Buffalo again. Everhart steering that puck away with this stick. And it'll be Grand with it. Grand stops. Throws it into the middle. Sherwood after it for Bemidji. He was a little worried about a tripping call. Nothing there. As puck is... Oh, we do have a penalty? No, we got an offside. I didn't see the official put his hand up for an actual penalty. No. Okay, good. That's an offside call. Hendricks and Grand. And Ozzy Gold back into his own zone with it. Fires the puck along the wall. Grant's going to pick up that freebie and try to get all the way down ice. He does. He saw it. He saw Sherwood there. Hendricks is with him. Sherwood trying to get it to him, but tied up nicely by the Buffalo defender. Grant comes over to help out. Along the wall, shoves it ahead for Hendricks. Hendricks, little toe drag to the corner and back to Lossing at the point. Lossing. Ooh, dangled with the puck at the blue line there. He goes rink wide just enough to get across to Gould, who steps down, takes a high shot, glove down by the goaltender with 9:13 to go in the third period of play. And Bemidji coming back out with the Garrison line. Like to see these guys just put this game to bed. Garrison, Williams back to Seibel. Seibel, long shot. Redirected by Garrison. Got a piece of that, too. Just got by Paczynski in the corner. Paczynski diving after it. Williams after it as well as Garrison along the wall. Fronting the puck there. Williams steals it away. Still has it in the corner. Stops hard. Got a man top middle. That's Clay. Back over to Seibel with some room. Back to Clay. Oh, nifty play, D-man. Well done. Both of them. Clay, just got his puck steered away between the legs. Am I in front of the camera there, Pat? Sorry about that. A little bit. Sorry about that, folks.
You get what they pay for.
Yeah, right. You get what you pay for. That's right, buddy. That's it. Top of the zone, that's offside as it comes back in. Or did that come? Wasn't sure if that came off a Bemidji stick or not, but either way, it doesn't matter. Face off, top of the blue line. Garrison line. Williams getting a piece of it. Buffalo, though, wins the battle along the wall and gains the zone. Gould knocking the player off the puck. And it'll be Garrison off the wall. Williams then goes off the wall to Pajinski, who takes over that lane. One-on-one for Pajinski. Goes to his backhand. Tries a quick little backhand shot, and that goes into the goaltender's glove. With 5:11 to go here in this third period of play, Bemidji going to make a line change. Lossing. Off the wall for Thomas. Thomas and Lossing working that near side. Kaiser in after it as well. Around for Van Vink in the corner. He tries to swipe it out in front. And now to the top of the zone. Backhanded in. Aussie behind his own net. Oop, gets tripped up actually as they've got a bit of a scoring chance here. Van Vink, Thomas, and Kaiser trying to punch this puck up and out here, and Van Vink does the job. Who's center? That was too many men on the ice, but all good. Buffalo defender goes corner to corner. And a teammate chasing that one down here on the near side. Trying to come through center. It'll be Seibel picking it up here. He fires around the wall. Van Vink is going to take that. Got his man on that far side. Nice pass to, the defender just stepped up. Oh, it's a nice play defensively too as Buffalo comes back in. Clay, long pass. He saw Sherwood. Nice eyes here. Sherwood alone. Hash marks in. Backhand. Oh, nice save. Left-handed goaltender there. He's come up big a couple times. Both his glove side and his blocker side in this one. As Buffalo comes back down the other way. In behind the net. Seibel. He'll slide that over to Clay. Clay looking far side of the rink and just kind of flutters up a little knuckle puck. And that is becoming more and more popular of play in hockey. It's really has. So, the last, even 5 years, especially in the NHL. And they're getting really good at it. Just flipping a puck high down the ice and having one of your wingers kind of skate into the puck. It's a really nice play. Nice save here by Everhart, too. Hendricks just releases pressure, gets rid of it. And an icing call here coming for Bemidji. 2:55 to go here in the third. And Everhart not tested a lot in this third period. I think they want a timeout. They will. Well, I'll take a little bit of a water break here myself. With 2:54 to go, Buffalo takes a timeout, rests some legs, and we'll be back with a conclusion here on the PQ Sports Network. All right, back at the BCA Sanford Health side of things. Face off. Hendricks got a piece of it. Buffalo picks it up in the corner. They're going to try wrap around. Side of the net. Roof it scores. Timeout. Pays off here. Buffalo makes it a one-goal game with 2:50 to go in the third period of play. It is not easy to close out a game. Garrison line is going to come out. Nifty little play by the winger for Buffalo, though. He got it in deep and took it in behind the net and then roofed it. Williams in after the puck. It's going to be loose out top of the line. Paczynski stayed up high. Now Garrison creates a little room for himself on the backhand. Slides it in, scores! Little backhand shot. Can't stress enough how important it is to keep the feet moving and shoot that puck. The goaltender was not ready for that, and credit to Alex. He didn't have a teammate in front, too. You're just trying to get a little puck on net, right, to maybe even hit his pads, get a rebound, and that one goes in. Well done. Alex picks up his second goal of the afternoon. 6-4 the lead here for Bemidji. And here's Paczynski now. Paczynski off the draw, trying to step around his man. Williams and Garrison still out there for Bemidji again as the bouncing puck comes through center. So just as quickly as Buffalo made it a one-goal hockey game. Whoa, guys, 9 seconds later. Bemidji pushes it back to 2. Here's a break for Paczynski, too. He's all alone from the blue line down. Oh, nice save with the pad. Left blocker pad of the goaltender. And, yeah, Paczynski. Nice goal. You know, he gets that wrist a little bit stronger. He's bouncing back from an injury. He's gonna fire in some goals for us in June and July. June and July. January and February. How about that? Long pass for Williams. Dives for it. Tries to kick it in. Off the bench here. Kaiser handling the puck. Oh, that's offside. Oh, nice stop there by the Buffalo player, who then dumps it in offside. No delayed offside here in youth hockey. Minnesota. 1:27 to go. And a 2-goal lead for Bemidji. Kaiser, Van Venk, Thomas line up here. Clearing pass up the middle off a skate. And just cross the line. That's going to be another offside here for Buffalo. Trying to gain the zone and punch it in. So Bemidji's going to play 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. 8 or 8:15. Buffalo as well. Kaiser through some skates. At center, dumps it in. That's a good dump in. Really is. With a minute to go. Outnumbered, chip it in. Yep. And see if they force them to go 200 feet on you. And he does a good job angling a guy off the wall there. Here's Ozzy. Good stick. That comes out offside. Oh, yeah. It's offside by a foot. Here's Van Venk through center ice. It's knocked down. Buffalo coming back through center. Knocked away. To the middle, Kaiser again. He gets knocked down, but it's Buffalo coming down. Long shot coming. That one just going to miss wide. 23 seconds to go here in this third period of play. And another long shot coming. Everhart with a right pad save into the corner. Garrison comes out. Going to be Lossing. Long pass dump. Rather, they get on the other side of center. Empty net here for Bemidji with the extra tackler. Williams with it short side. He throws it out to Garrison, looking for the trick on the backhand. Can't get it through in deep, but killing the time and picking up the first win of the new year for Bemidji B1 Blue. Big congratulations. Buffalo will still be searching for their first victory of the weekend coming up tomorrow morning. Again, 8 o'clock, we will be back here on the PQ Sports Network. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Another fun one. Friends and family of Bemidji hockey. Have a great night, everybody.